Hello, this is Barrett. Welcome to this new live stream here on Wednesday, as always. Hope everyone's doing well. As always, please let me know if you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. Let me double check. Okay, change my mic. You should be able to hear me just fine. Please confirm that. As I said, hope everyone is doing well. Yeah. What a week! What a week! We got plenty of things to talk about, which is good. So let me just, before we get started, let me just notify everyone on the Discord. So let's go on public chat, and let me just notify everyone we're live. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, as always, feel free to ask me for anything. That's what I'm here for. Any question, anything you want me to take a look at, I'll be happy to do so. So let me just guys send you a link if you join the Discord. Hello man, how you doing? Free Discord. As well as ask me. Hello Patrick. So pin. Yeah, you guys get the questions started, and then okay, and then we can get started. So let me open some tabs as always. Let's go. Let's go there. Awesome. Let's open the Nasdaq. Here also go on the facts. So awesome. So yeah, you guys just ask for whatever you want me to take a look at. So okay, so looks like we notified everyone in the Discord. Awesome. It's great. So first of all, I'd like to take just a few minutes to talk about this oil trade. That if you are in the Discord if you are in the Discord and you are on the, let me show you actually. Yeah, if you were on the bearish trade channel, then you would have seen the trade. Let me just show you. Let me just show you here on the Discord. Bears. Well, yeah, you can just see how on oil I sent out an idea here on oil for further downside, and obviously we hit TP 2 days ago, I think. What was it? Yeah, yesterday. So that was nice, obviously. Moving inspected oil. It looks like we are gonna get. I mean, it did move as I was expecting. I was expecting it to get down here to reach support, and what I noticed is that if we go on the weekly chart, for at least for now, so we'll see about today's close and next week. But for now, we do have RSI divergence. So as the trend, as price keeps making lower lows, 1, 2, 3, the corresponding points on the RSI, so these, this, and this, they fail to make lower lows. So we're making higher lows and lower lows. So that's what we call bullish divergence. Oh, really? How come it doesn't work? If you try the link I sent, I'll try to send it again. It's weird that it doesn't work. Let me try this. Let me know if that works. I'll delete this. Sorry, please let me know. It's weird that it doesn't work. Anyways, yeah, that's let me know if you have questions. I'll try to. But yeah, let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have anything you want me to take a look at. In the meantime, Patrick asked for some FX. So EU, GU. So EU, GU. Well, if you still, I'll turn it on. So on EU here, it is moving as expected. 5 waves down, 3 up. So the question now on you is wave C completed? So was this a short wave C? So given that, oh, awesome, great, Cedric. Hope to see you on board then. Yeah, hope to see you soon. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, we could get. I mean, it's Forex, so it doesn't necessarily. This wave B isn't necessarily completed, so we can still get this and then downside, or else we can just as you're seeing right now, ABC done for wave B, down in C, and now we could resume higher. That's possible. As I said, it is Forex. We'll see. If it comes to trading, then it's different. Trading, we do have evidence suggesting this could be completed. We are on the daily chart using the 200 EMA as support right now. We bounced 3 times, as you can see from it, which is quite a strong, bias to say we could see upside. So yeah, we'll find out. We'll see. Like, if you have any particular question, just feel free to let me know. Due similar situation, a bit different as ABC right there, which I charted last week already. So here we could expect either for 012 already done and dusted, could be 1 lesser degree, or else This could have been A, up for B, down for C. That's also possible. And then upside. So I guess we'll find that out. Great, yeah. So yeah, that's something we'll see. So that was Q, and then AU. Let me see. So ABC. That's a bit complicated, to be honest. I don't see any evidence for upside to be for the time being, so this could be some sort of wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wouldn't be surprised to be for the downside. And then gold, what a move. At this point, I'll be honest, I was fighting for wave B, but at this point it looks like wave 4 could be in place. And we resume for wave 5, which, I mean, it's moving as planned basically. Ideally, we would break this point right here, and we break all-time high. That would be ideal, but I guess we'll find out. It looks like we could be in wave. This could have been 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So perhaps something like this. So further upside. As always, let me know if you have questions or anything you want to take a look at. So can I trade Elliott as intraday? So can I? Yes, I can. Would I recommend it? Nope. Because empirically, there's proof that the lower you go with time frames with Elliott wave, the more mistakes you're going to make, so less probable your count is going to be. And if I was to do it, I would do it on indices. If I was to do it on minute chart or something like that. Actually, I'll just take a look at perhaps the Nasdaq on. So here on the Nasdaq, this is a trade I have going on. Anyways, I am looking for upside. So let's start to zoom in to see. Okay. So potential 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 15 minutes. So I'm looking at a potential 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as of right now, taking a trade would be dangerous. Given the fact, oh, that looks like an A wave, B wave. So if I was to trade this, I would be short. My stop would be here. However, this could also do this, A, B, C, and then down. So it's, yeah, I would need to wait for their developments. Yeah, I need to wait more, but as you can see, it can be done. Yeah, if that answers your questions. So yes, the CAD. 3% gold. USD CAD. So it looks like this could be some sort of triangle, which could be traded, to be honest. The question would be, yeah, or else actually, this could just be, yeah, it's complicated. It could be A, B, and then down for C. That's also possible. So yeah, if you have any specific questions, let me know, Patrick. So hi Eric, hope you're doing well. It's good to see you today as well. So let me see what you're talking about. So I just opened Bitcoin chart, which by the way, I was criticized last week about, if you remember, about how Bitcoin was dead. Not yet, at least. Anyways, I mean, my 1-2 still has played out nicely. So what if since December? So what is this December 2018? Put a wave 1, June 19, 2, 2020, 3, 2021. Yeah, that's a good point. I think we said it last week too. That's possible. I do have it as one of my wait. Just a second. Okay. There you go. I do have it. I guess it's possible somehow. Yes. As you can see, I had it. Yeah, I mean, you could argue this wave 4 looks a bit larger than this wave 2. But I think in terms of depth, so net percentage tracement, I think they're pretty close. 71 and 76. So yeah, they're pretty close in terms of net percentage, which is nice. And yeah, could we have a 5-wave top? Yeah. Could we top soon? Yes. Perhaps 100,000. I mean, I can see many people selling at 100,000. I can also see many people selling at the top. Like, all the people arrive late and bought here. They're gonna be selling. Because after such a long time, they're gonna be selling. So, yeah. I mean, as I can... Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not really into RSI divergence for that. Like in those terms. But let me see. Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, I'm more an RSI divergence between wave 3 and 5. So if this is 3, and this is going to be 5, then I want to see RSI divergence between this and whatever comes here, which most likely we're going to get it. So that's usually the RSI divergence I look at. But as I said, I think if that were to happen, I would say that most likely we're going to get it. So yeah, but yeah, as I said, there's good evidence for upside resumption. Let me see on the weekly. What was the situation? Yeah, on the weekly we had RSI divergence at the time here, which was a sign. Also, one thing that I pointed out a few times back is that Bitcoin history, if we look at the yearly chart, we only had one red candle, so one negative year. There's never been so far two consecutive negative years, just one. So if history does repeat itself, not saying that we're gonna top this year, but we shouldn't make a lower low. No, actually, we shouldn't close in negative. Therefore, yeah, at this point, it would be making a lower low. But yeah, I agree. Wave 2 zigzag, 4 expanded flat, yes. As I said, I usually don't like to see wave 4 being this close to invalidation. But again, it doesn't break any rule. As I said, 50% is retracement is an honest, if I can call it that way, net percentage. So yes, it makes sense. As I said, as you saw, basically I added here my alternates, so I do support it as well. I guess we're gonna see. And then, so let me just do this. Bring back the other account. So yeah. Basically, I put, as I also said last week in the live stream, A, B, if I was down for C. So I extend wave C for wave 2. And then it looks like we might have done 1, 2. And if this is 1, 2, 1, 2, then we're gonna go crazy high. There's still time for this to happen, but it needs to happen soon. Otherwise, yes, we could just move higher. So here it looks like we did have a 5-wave move. However, this can still be wave A, and this can still be wave B. So we need the 3, 4, and 5, so that can become 1, most likely, or A, but most likely it will be 1. So I guess we'll find out. As always, any question, let me know. Anything you want to take a look at, just ask. But that's what I'm seeing, to be honest. Yeah. What else? Ethereum, a bit shy. Yeah, they're just pulling back a bit. But still pretty much the same pattern. 3 ways down here, so we could expect it for upside. So yeah, I guess we'll find out. Indices, as I said, this is what it looks like to me. Oh, come on. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, which kind of makes, similar to Bitcoin, which again makes sense. We broke this high, which is good. Eventually break this high. And then, yeah, I would like to see upside thrust. And yeah, breaking also this point would be important. Because for the time being, we're still making lower lows and lower highs. This point, I mean, this is the point where we broke the lower high. So I guess we'll find out. Hi Sam, good to see you. Yeah, short for instance. So you're saying short time frame since 5 wave today. What do you mean by that? So a short time frame since low at 16,000. You're talking about this low at 19,000? Wave 3, February 02. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that because wave 4 will look just gigantic. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like that, to be honest. I prefer this count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 here is a flat. Because if you look at this top, I see 5. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I said basically A, B, C. It would be like this: A, B, C for wave 4. Yeah, I got you. But that's why I don't see that. I mean, I don't like that, to be honest. I agree with everything else you said, but this, I don't really like it. I mean, here it makes sense because of this. Let me show you. So, a third of a third, you expect it to be the strongest wave. And as you can see here, if this is wave 3 of this right here, this top here, is wave 3 of this wave 3. So we have something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this 3. So a third of a third of a third, highest RSI readings, makes sense. And then wave 4, and then 5, which we don't have RSI divergence with wave 3. However, that is a bit relative to the time frame you're looking at. Let's see, maybe on the daily we do have RSI divergence, or maybe not. Yeah, on the daily we do have RSI divergence. So again, obviously RSI is based on a time frame because it's 14 periods. So yeah, here for instance we do have, again, here is clear, strongest RSI readings here, a third of a third, and then diverges between wave 3 and wave 5. So that's why I don't think this, yeah. Your count isn't wave 2 too short in time? Not really. I mean, in terms of geometry, it does look better, in my opinion, at least. But in terms of time, it does look that. I mean, this is sharp, this is more sideways, so it makes sense. I think in terms of magnitude, it's 7.8. So this retracement is 61.8 times this. It's good because it's a fib ratio. Nice. So I mean, I do have some evidence supporting that. Again, might be just my personal taste, but I do agree with the possibility of, you know, being this bottom here being a wave 4, but I don't like this being 5. As I said, what could happen is this this is 1, this is A, this is B, and this is C. I can see that. I mean, I like that, but the other way around, not really. Talking about big wave 2 in March 2023. You mean this? And no, I don't. If you're talking about that, I don't think it's short in time. It's sharp, which is nice. So if it is sharp, if a correction is sharp, obviously it's gonna be short in time. But as I said, it might not be completed. As I said, we can also see this. But if we are going to see this, then it needs to happen fairly soon. Other than that, really, I don't see why it wouldn't make sense, to be honest. But the good thing is that, and many, not eliticians, but many people noticed this inverse head and shoulder, which could attract buyers, I guess. But yeah, I guess at the end of the day, obviously we're all making forecasts, but we don't know, which is quite unfortunate. Otherwise, everyone would be rich. But yeah, that's all I see, really. And yeah, if you just join us, welcome. Feel free to ask me for anything to take me a look at. We're taking a look here at Bitcoin, as you can see, but if you're ask me anything to analyze, and I'll do my best. Or any questions, they're all welcome. But yeah, that's what I see, to be honest. Not really, not that much more. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if you. Oh, I think it was you, Bram, who introduced me to the Turkish index, which I do have a position on. I'm looking at this potential of wave 4. Can we still be in wave 4? Yes. I think we can. It is possible that we're still in wave 4. Or else I think this one getting wave 2 and then upside. But I'm holding my longs. I don't think there's any reason to be short at the moment. Plus, it's a very small position. Look at 10-year yields. 3.1%. That's big. That is big. In Europe, there's the yield curve. What's it called? Inverse. Like the 2 years are been traded higher than the 10-year, which is not good. Sorry, it's all right. Yeah, you can ask as many crypto as you want. That's what I'm here for. Red day in the market, I guess. Can we see 512? Don't like that. Crypto. How's Was it you asked me about this a long time ago? I don't know where we're going. XRP, nice. Well, let's look at the metaverse creators, like Sand and Decentraland. Okay. Still nothing interesting. Same here. Centraland. Oh, wow. And then Luna. Get a look at XMR. Oops. My bad. XMR. On Kraken. God, I'm starving. Okay, so it's, yeah. This reminds me of Bitcoin. Can this be 1, 2? Can you have a 1, 2, 1, 2? 1, 2. A, B, C. Wave C being an ending diagonal. Interesting. What do you say? What kind did you have? Yes. Oh, top price account. That's interesting. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, if Bitcoin is gonna go higher, then yes, they should also go higher. One, two, 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, either we do have a bottom in place, which we could. Yeah, equality. Look at that. We have to have equality. Or else, I don't know. Or else we don't, I guess. Do we have it? Yeah. I mean, we can always. I mean, you need to think about all possibilities. So this could also be A, B, C, which at this point it would look more like a double XY, to be honest. Or else, I mean, to be honest, if for upside, I can see this as either being as, yeah, we also broke the point, so that would be not ideal. A 1, 2, 1, 2, because this would be smaller than this in a nice way, geometrical. I mean, it looks good. Or else, yeah, or else it can be A, B, C. So it's possible. So palladium, X, P, D, U, S, D. So here I can see potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two. So can this be 3, 4, 5, 3? And can we now be in wave 4? That is, it looks like a possibility. That way, yes, 1.618. I mean, given the fact we're almost at equality, yes, it could almost be time to pi. This looks like a leading diagonal, to be honest. But yeah, so far it does look like a three-wave move into wave 4. Now, I would expect to see wave 4 to be sideways. Yeah, maybe that's, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. But a bounce, even if it's a corrective bounce, so even if this is A and this is B, I would expect a bounce. Yes, that yeah. Not sure where the bottom would be, but I mean, no one really knows. But yes, I would expect a bounce for sure. Frank, sorry to interrupt. Can you show me how to draw this fib? It's ready from the one I use. We're talking about this one? Yeah, I guess. It's real simple. So, this. Oh, and by the way, don't feel free to interrupt anytime. That's what I'm here for. So, what do they call the name? The same, just without colors. So this is used. So it's called, as you can see, trend-based fib extension. So it's I use it to measure relationship between waves. So even if you're not using wave, but let's say let's just call it lag. So this is one lag. There's another lag down, like up, like down, like up. Then let's say I want to compare how long this lag is compared to this one. Then what I do is I grab this tool, first click on let's call it the starting point of the lag I want to measure, and then second click, so that doing that I've taken the length of this lag. As you can see here, the dotted line, that's the length. And then obviously I want to measure this, so I need to measure from where this move starts, which obviously would be this point right here, 271. Click it there so that it just stops. And then basically you can obviously select the, what are they called? The extension. So 61.8 meaning that in this point right here, this move is 61.8 times 0.618 times this move. This point right here, these two moves are equal in length. This point right here, the moves would be, this move would be 1.618 times as much as this one, and so on. So you can just select. And yeah, let me know if you have questions. Hope it was clear. What else? But yeah, Eric, that's my take on Palladium. Let me know if you have questions or if you have different opinion. They're always welcome. Always welcome. What else? What else could I show you? Let's talk about commodities, super silent menu. So to Frank, so it's different. So basically, usually let's call it, so basically when you're drawing this, you're saying, okay, using the normal, let's call it normal, what's it called, fib retracement. So let's say you draw it here, then you're saying, okay, if this move down gets to this point, then this retracement, so this length, this was 38.2% the length of this retracement. So this is 38.2% this size, and so on. So you're saying, okay, this retracement gets here, 7.8%, then this retracement is 61.8%. 0.8% the length of this move, and so on. With the tool I just showed you, I basically do the same thing. I just don't measure the pullback. I just measure different things. You could technically use it for the same thing, but it would be very, it wouldn't be, what's the word? It would be quite annoying, because you'll be doing this, and then it just wouldn't fit. But yeah, hope it answers. So, that I actually do have wheat. Don't have the features. I was taking a look at wheat when after Russia invaded Ukraine. Let's go for wheat. Yeah, I don't really know about this, to be honest. It makes sense. If you think about the macro aspect, it makes sense for wheat, corn, anything food related to go higher. Is simply as, because of two things. So this reason number one, because of the climate, and it's gonna get harder to find resources. Reason number two, these prices are not inflation based. So as inflation is higher, prices go higher. But yeah. So if you think about it, it makes sense. But then, yeah, it looks like ABC is like up, sideways, up, sideways. Could we have more sideways? I don't know. But yeah, basically, impulse up, consolidation, up, consolidation, up, consolidation. I'd expect to do something like this. I guess even going down in the years. If, something that, I don't know. People stop eating wheat and they go on to, I don't know, insect-based flour. I don't know. Could happen 30, 40 years from now. I don't know. Then that's a possibility. Other than that, I don't know. It makes sense to go higher. Unless it's not a free market, so that some people control this market and price just ranges. That would be the alternate. Yeah. With that being said, copper. Yep. So copper. Ooh. Yeah, this could also be some sort of, to be honest, the way I see it, ABC. Or it can just be a 1, 2, or again an ABC, but like ABC. But to be honest, this down move is quite aggressive. It looks aggressive. I would expect to see downside, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. I'd be surprised if I saw that. But yeah, I think that 0001 that's interesting. As I say, you had my curiosity, now you have my attention. Don't mind the degree. 1, 2, 3. That would be a very time-consuming wave 4, wouldn't it? Compared to wave 2. It just looks so good to be a wave 4. But yeah. All right, so I think I'm gonna call it a week. As always, thank you for joining. Thank you, Eric, for joining every Friday. I really do appreciate it. What else? I'll see you guys around on the Discord. And what else? Yeah. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Again, thank you for joining. And yeah, you too, guys. And what else? Yeah, be safe. Don't trade too much. And